Okay, so let me just wipe off the toothpaste off of my lips. I don't know why that got stuck there. So I just saw an interesting question the other day. Namely, what's the fastest way for a company to lose your trust? It was posted somewhere online. Not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read some of the answers because some of the answers were pretty important, and then we're going to discuss what I personally think is the fastest way for a company to lose my trust, and why, of course, also I believe that reigns supreme until, well, until I come up with something better. Anyway, so I'm just going to read some of the answers. What's the fastest way for a company to lose your trust? Send me marketing emails despite me having said don't send me marketing emails. Be everything Comcast has been. As a consumer and a brand that increases its price while downgrading its features and then shamelessly promotes itself as newer, better, best immediately loses my consideration. Tactics like shrinkflation, for example. Tell me the CEO's politics, not answering users' query, we are family, using AI for marketing chatbots, bow to the MAGA agenda, public IPO or bought by PE, stealing Legos has been the best method I've seen for a company to completely dissolve the public's trust. AI product pictures, fire people to hire AI, say something positive about Trump or Republicans, be owned by Elon Musk, use AI, owned by right-winger, cave into MAGA, bad customer support when something goes wrong, data leak, low-quality products, whatever. I could go through over and over again because there's an endlessly long list of people saying what a company has to do to lose their trust. Well, I'll tell you what I think and what I believe is important in this regard. See, I don't really care about the company's politics or how much they preach about politics. If they want to preach about left-wing politics and talk about the climate and how important it is, which is something which I don't really care at all about, then they might do that. I don't really care. As long, and the same goes for left-wing politicians as well. As long as this one device is maintained, namely taking good care of the customer support, and staff being nice. If staff are rude or people are rude and they don't take care of their customer, if they provide shitty customer service, then I will leave right away. So it means that if I'm a member of some sort of an organization that helps me out, but that preaches about climate change and all that stuff, and also commemorate left-wing politicians and criticize Trump and Republicans and the MAGA community, then I don't really care as long as they serve and they treat me well. In fact, I many times left an institution, an organization, a store, a restaurant because they've treated me poorly, because the staff have been rude, they haven't approached me when I've been asking for help. They sort of like dismissed and neglected my concerns, and they made me feel inferior to them. That's a major red flag. And if you want to use AI and you want to preach about climate change, then that's fine, as long as you're treating me well. Because I don't really care what your politics are. And people criticize companies for endorsing. I don't know if I read it, I think I read it, but somebody here said, owned by Elon Musk. You can like or dislike Elon Musk all you want, but as long as the company does well what it's supposed to be, or what it's supposed to do, then what do you care? Seriously. Who cares whether Elon Musk owns or does not own a company as long as the company treats you well and executes on its missions and tasks and services? That's the most important thing. And so bottom line, yes, I have a very strong opinion on this. Take care of your customers, deliver excellent customer service, be nice to the clients, create a walled garden that makes it hard for them to leave, so that they don't want to leave, basically. And I should probably add that Ben Settle taught me that, the principle about creating a walled garden. I like to give credit where credit is due, by the way. So, with that being said, if you want to learn more about sales, persuasion, business, get on my advertiser list. The link to do so is in the episode description wherever you're watching and or listening to this, and I'll see you there.